Grimsby Town won a game of football in real life. Can you believe it? We actually beat Crawley the other night. We are staying up as welcome back, guys, to the series we definitely should be staying up in. Season 5, episode 3, I think, of course, FIFA 21 Grimsby Town Road to Glory. And as you can see on screen, we are still in transfer time with deadline on the horizon with 3 games today. That's it, because I want to get some signings done. As you can see, if you haven't seen the episodes before this, go and watch them. We are on absolute flames at the moment. Haven't lost a game as we have Crystal Palace first away at Selhurst. Probably the hardest one. Saying that as well, it's going to be difficult with Ipswich Town second. They're a decent team from the league below. I think we played them in the playoff semi-finals when we got there. And QPR at home at Blundell Park on the deadline day. So let's get straight into the press conference, shall we, as well. I've tried to sort the camera out a little different today, so hopefully it's an improvement. As if Peterborough are lower in the league, you should bring in Siriki Dembele back and maybe start the youth prospect you sold at the start too, says Cody. Should have said that at the start. As yes, I also should have mentioned at the start, Siriki Dembele has moved to another club, and I think he's aging a bit now, so I don't know about Siriki Dembele. As for Harper, I think you are referring to, not the one we got in the team, the one we sold. He's like 70 million. I regret selling him a lot. Football Friendly says, hello, Football Friendly. You should try and sign a quality championship player called Luke Amos, convert him to centre-back. I put this in the video because it's a good shout. QPR were in the league below last season. They have got promoted back up, but if we could nick him, if he's still there, of course, I think that's a good shout. And Steve Young with 2 good suggestions. Elder from Hull can play at left back now. Doy's gone. That's a good shout. I mean, Nico is playing well at the moment, but is he high rated enough? I don't know. And of course, John Joe Shelby. That is a good shout from Newcastle. Don't know how old he'll be in this save, but I think the older he is, the more chance we've actually got of buying him now. Just don't want him to drop below like 70 rated, because I saw Gary Cahill the other day. He's 61 rated. Gary Cahill, one of my heroes. I love seeing him play. As of course he's at Palace, or was. I think he's actually been released to a free agent. So I'm going to get scouting these players straight away, and you'll probably see me at the next game. Oh, and look at that. Just got reminded from that, looking at some players. Vincent Abubakar, still at Newport County, 75 rated now. And they haven't got promoted with him. That is a big shock how he has not got Newport County promoted by himself. The Exiles should be in our league with him, as of course we play 5th place Crystal Palace. It might have to be a team change as well. We're playing well, but a lot of players are tired. We've got Ivan, who's got a bit of a knock. It's not the easiest of games, and it's made harder. And it's even made harder by the fact we've got to change players now because of suspensions and fitness. And then we've got to change them again for Ipswich Town, then again for QPR. 3 games in a week. It's not an easy run-in, but of course we are on impeccable form. We can still sign players as well to come into the team, and I might try that beforehand. There's one player I don't think we have really good backup for is Serescu, and this guy, Joe Lolly, in this save, I don't think in real life, has some promotion on his CV because he got promoted with not Sforage to, I think he was captain of, or has real good commitments to. So he's a free agent, 74 rated, not the highest. Yes, he's only going to go down, but I'm going to try and do a Fraser Forster on him. 1-year contract, get someone better next year. And he does want an important role. I'll give him it because we don't know if Serescu's going to leave, and I can just play him off of it. He's not going to moan because his contract's up in a year anyway, as they do accept the 1 year. Disregard that. He wants a hefty wage, but it's probably going to be one of the last hefty wages he gets. We'll pay it as Joe Lolly is a backup. And I think it's still a bit of a risk with loads of players tired, but this is the team. Actually, no, I'll make one more change, and that will be the team that we're going to play the next game with. Forster's still in goal. Had a really good game against Birmingham last episode. Stacey still at right back, although tired, has been exceptional in these first 2 episodes with Mark Gay at the side of him, Gregerson and Osborne, so that's a full goal defence. With Hove in front, the other Norwegian, Connolly and Pope still sticking there, the captain, with Serescu on the wing. Jeff got up front because Campunzano is absolutely dead on his feet, and Nelson on the wing. Jeff got actually playing for his place. Yes, he did well last season, as of course Garcia went and he stepped up, but I am looking at some good striker options, and potentially, if he really doesn't pull his weight, he could be in a swap deal, you never know. London goal, Matty Cash is there, Riedewald, Schurz and Tyreek Mitchell, that's a good team. Auriello Buta in the midfield, or on the wing should I say, with Wooley, Fernandez and Eze back? No, No, we're at QPR. We're going to say back at Palace. He never went with Bebu and Ruiz up top. And Woolay on the ball to start off with. Palace are, of course, doing well in this league. You'd still expect them to win it every year with the squad they have and the money. And, yeah, they're not top of the league, unfortunately for them. We are, as I think they'll put up a threat here as well as Woolay. I think he's a striker as well. In the midfield, gives it to Abel Ruiz. Had him in the Arsenal save, as it's a good ball through, and Forster into danger first time. But they've got it across the box. Gregerson with a good block. And Osborne has the tackle now at left back. Hammerleinen, yeah, we're a bit tired, and I put him in as Crystal Palace threatened first. Still not enough to scare me at Selhurst Park. We got to win against these. I think it was 2 seasons ago now, as Hove has actually danced through the middle as well. Jordan Hove for his first goal, and he scored straight away. They've had the attack, but we've gone up the other end. Jordan Hove, or Johan Hove, I think it is, the Norwegian, gets a goal on one of his first starts. Away at Selhurst Park as well. 15 from 5? It could be on, you know. Great battling through the middle. Slots it past Jack Butler. No Vicente Guaita this time round, as it's just hammered straight past him. No chance for the keeper, and it's 1-0 already. And I thought it was going to be a really tight 0-0, to be fair, as Abel Ruiz has the ball again. It looks like it could be a big scorer, though, because their attacks look venomous, as do ours. As Pope's going to put that over the top to Dejan Sorescu. Heads it down into his own path. He's going to keep on going. He's our highest rated player. Give it around the corner now to Hove. Oh, and he looked for another pass on, just missed. As Jack Stacey has it here. Oh, he's running into danger. Straight into Ruiz. That's the worst thing he's done. And he's moaning. Don't moan. Get up and try and defend us. Gregerson's gave away the pen. It was a certain goal, but Jack Stacey, instead of just getting up after his tackle, looked like he went over to the referee to moan and stick his hands out. Don't do that. Get on with the game. And look, it's cost us. I think he would have caught his man if he wouldn't have done that. And not as in a tackle catch, I mean in a pace catch. He should not have stood and moaned. As Ruiz misses his penalty though. It's off the crossbar. We live again. As that's been given as another penalty. What for? I don't understand what this is for. Maybe handball? It's Gregerson again. It could be sent off if it's a bad tackle. And it's handball. But Kuyate surely did the same. It looked like both hands went on that ball then. And it's another penalty. Ruiz, is it going to be him again? Yes. He's got another chance to score against Forster. And sent him the wrong way. It's one apiece. It's one apiece. That's unfair though. That was never another penalty. He can't help it. He jumped. And yes, Kuyate was sandwiched by 2 players, but you can't give that as a pen. Fraser Forster, it's harsh on him. Yeah, he didn't save the first one, but they still missed. He had a lot to live up to save the second, and it's slotted straight in from the Spaniard. Got to try and grow back into the game now, as it looks like Palace have a bit of momentum. Gregerson chasing this ball down. Can he get to that? He's got to be careful as well on a yellow card. Put the pressure on Popey. Oh, this is actually Hove, who's having a really good game. Into Woolay around the corner to Abel Ruiz. Sneaking forward. It's a really good turn. Matt Gay has to come across. Misses his tackle. And he's hit the post. That is the second time they've done that, and we are very lucky. Extremely lucky. The rotated side here is struggling quite a bit, but Dejan Sorescu, can we just score on the counter-attack? He's got a good whip on him, and it looks like it were a shot towards Butland's front post. Didn't expect that. And Abel Ruiz with the ball there in the middle. Oh, he's nutmegged one of his own players with a sneaky move around the corner. Just before half-time, I'd say Palace have been the better team in this first half, as Hove gets a tackle in at left back, nutmegs his man and gives it to the other Norwegian. A link up there between both of them, as he's going to keep on running down this line. He's been our bright spot this half, as he's going to give the ball in the middle as well to Connolly. Round to Nelson. Could we nick something before half time? It's over. Jeff got to Sorescu. Going to shoot. And I didn't know I was going to be that far out wide. And it's straight to Jackie Butland. Whipped upfield as well as the half-time whistle goes. And it is 1-1 at Selhurst Park. Difficult game. Difficult. I mean, Crystal Palace, you'd expect to be the biggest shocks, especially when we've got a tired team, and they are proving to be here. One change I'm going to make, though, is Harper for Pope, who just seems very tired, and is, of course, going to be tired. He's 17, and he's captain Grimsby in, like, 5 back-to-back games. So, yeah, he comes on, and Raheem Harper is straight on. He's scored against Palace, I think, in our first season, when it was like a tight 4-3, 3-2, something like that. As Sorescu has the ball straight away into Connolly. Across to Jeffcott. You need to improve in this second half, mate. Not good enough in the first. It's going to keep on running here. It's going to keep on running. He's around the players, and Butland with a good save. That was weird how he just got let in the middle. That was very weird, as it looks like they've got a bit of an attack on here. Where's the left back? Who's our left back? It's Osborne. I feel like he's more attacking minded, to be fair. Might have to suit the midfield more, as it's on to Jeffcott again here. He's going to try and get this over the top to Rescue. Dayan, is he going to get that? He's going to duck under it, but then get it around the corner. Give it in the middle now, not to Jeff Court. He's offside. And Fraser Forster to roll the ball out to Jack Stacey in the middle now. To Raheem Harper. He's going to keep on running forward. I'm surprised he's still at the club, to be fair. He gets tired a lot more in games. But I'm just so surprised he hasn't gone to the Prem as Gregerson has a ball through there to Michael Connolly. It's a good one. We've got men flooding into the box. It's going to be a corner. To be fair, I don't think we deserve to win this one, but could we nick it? Header! Oh, it's Bebu, the striker, who gets to it first. It deserves to be a draw. I wouldn't say they deserve to win it. We'll lay with the handball. Gregerson to take this quick free kick to Michael Connolly to shoot from range. It's going to dip straight to Butland, and it does. It's just a bit of a tricky one, this. It's really good play from Crystal Palace. If we don't get beat, I will be happy, and I don't think we deserve to get beat. It probably does deserve to be a draw. It's out to Eberezer Eze in the middle now to Bebu. Really good skill, but I'm surprised actually they've only scored from a pen. The moves that they've had with the ball's been very good, as Stacey can't get to that one as well. Bebu into Wule. I've got to spread out and watch all these runners as one gets it, but Forster saves. 5 minutes left of this half, of course, the game as well. We're in the second half. Matty Cash with a throw in as well. On to Osborne. This might be his first draw, you know, and against Palace, ain't that bad. They got relegated, of course, last season, as we completely took his man out there. Schurz with the ball at the back. Just don't let them score. As the ball's in between. Traore now has come on, and Bebu, as Bebu wins the race. Gregerson's going to come out to the striker to put the pressure on. It's gone back to Eberezer Eze. In the middle now to Fernandez. Can we get a tackle in there? We do. And Gregerson to pass it out. Harper to pass it out again. And could we be on a counter here? Rescue's got a bit of a gap in added time at Selhurst Park. Rescue cuts inside. He's got a good move on here. And oh, what a poor touch from the winger, who should be a lot better and more experienced than that. It's 1 apiece at Selhurst Park. The first game we have not won. Could drop us off top spot, but I guess we're still unbeaten. A draw was definitely deserved there. They only scored a penalty, but they should have scored from open play. We did well defensively. And on to Ipswich. I'm thinking that Fulham won. I think they had Barnsley to play as Sporting. Is that Sporting Lisbon? Putting a bid for Michael Connolly. I don't know if that's something I can turn down. It is, well, you can't say it's realistic. He's not a real player, but to turn down Sporting Lisbon at Grimsby Town, I don't think is actually on. I do want more money, though. I think 10 million for this guy is an absolute steal on their half, so I do want to get more bang for my buck, as we're going to propose a new offer. We'll go with 15. I think 15 is suitable for this guy. He's been really, really good. A good youth player. They won't even spend that on him, though. That is disappointing. Let's look for a player swap instead. And who... There's actually no one I really want to take. There's no one I want to take from that Sporting squad, so I'm not going to push it. I want 14.8. I'm going to push money on him, though. Nothing under 13. As... Oh, they accept it. They accept 200 grand less. That's a bit weird, innit? And it's going to be hard to see Michael Connolly go, but we're going to let him chase his dreams. Be the next Ronaldo, Michael. Do us proud. Just don't be too good. Don't turn into a Harper. As there's actually another bid in for him as well. Club Bruges, you're offering more for him. I mean, I think I know where I'd rather go, but I'll negotiate this one for maybe 15 and see if they accept. And Sporting he goes. They turned it down in the end, so swings and roundabouts. We'll get the 14.8 as it's Ipswich up next. I was planning on playing him in this game, but of course, don't want to play a player who's not going to be here next season. And this is the team I'm going to play. Significantly stronger, but still changes. Of course, got to rest players. It's a bit of a hectic week, this one, in game, with Austin in the goal. He's going to be the cup keeper, with Marsh at right back. Stacey getting a rest. He didn't play the best as well. That's his worst game in a Town shirt, with Conce Alsado at the side, Gregerson and Hammerline. So Osborne and Matt Gehi gets a rest, with Pope, Dowell and Ho through the midfield. Really enjoying this trio. Even with Harper on the bench, we could get rid of Harper, you know. As Rescue's on the wing, he needs to improve a little bit as well, with Campunzano and Maloney. Not Michael Jolly. What's his name? Is it Michael Jolly? It isn't. It's Joe Lolly. What am I on about? Staying on the bench for a little while longer. And for this next game, it's not going to show us the lineup. Okay, that's a bit of a glitch that usually does happen in cup competitions. We'll let it slide, as their team is Holly in the goal, Vincent Young, Nasala, Ethers and Kenlock, John Nolan, or Joe Nolan, I think it's John, who played for us, Bishop and Dozzle, Kambula, Norwood and Edwards. It's the team that we played literally 2 years back. They haven't made any signings at all. And you can't say the same for us, though. It's a completely different team to the ones we played in the semi-final, both legs, as we've got the ball out to Maloney here as well. Want to improve this youth player. Didn't have the first best game against Shrewsbury. That's a good 1-2 played. Maloney with a shot. It falls to Rescue. Can we get an early lead here like we didn't in the last game? And we missed the header. Oh well, we'll just have to keep on plugging along as here's Dejan Sorescu with the ball down the line. It gives it in the middle though to Kieran Dowell. Got to run around him from Campunzano. We're playing as main striker this game as Dove gives it. Maloney put that over the top. It's a good ball. Campunzano doesn't throw himself at it. I think he had a man in the way as he's going to keep the ball. Victor give it into Sorescu, and them two don't seem on the same wavelength, to be honest. Just haven't done for some reason as the ball in the middle straight to Gregerson. He's a bit tired. Got to watch his fitness very carefully. I was thinking about Traore and Pollock, but I think them two are backups now and they know it, as Hove does get the ball there as well. And these referees love League One teams. Absolutely no contact with the player, and a free kick's given for absolutely nothing. Bishop now on to Edwards with a flick on towards Norwood. Norwood back in the middle. He's a good striker, is James Norwood, as he's found Bishop. He's found it out wide as well. Austin, what are you diving for, mate? He dived completely the wrong way, but that whole move came from a free kick where we didn't even touch the player. We don't like playing League One teams as we are down again in the Carabao Cup. It's even a stronger team as well. I'm guessing it's because players are tired, but boys, I'm blaming the referee. I should point things at Brandon Austin, really, to be fair. The goalkeeper, absolutely shocking dive that. Dives out of the weight of the ball. You don't see that usually. Now we're left with the task of getting back into it. Pope in the middle to Kieran Dowell. Can we get this out to the left-hand side? We can. Maloney to tap it down into Pope. It's a good turn from Brandon Pope. He needs to keep on running through this middle. He's got away from the players, but that's a good tackle from the left-back. Ipswich are a hard team to break down, as here's Kumbula again. He's keeping the ball away from us. He's going all over the place. Gregson's got to be careful on a yellow card, like he literally is in every game. Does get the ball though down the line to Maloney, who I still don't know the first name of. Gives it into Kieran Dowell, who's going to just have to run in his position. Keep on going. Now chip it over the top to the youth player. Good chest. Hit it across net, and it's a block from the defender. Could have been a goal on his bloody second game. It's Kumbula who's doing really well in this game, but he had the ball and lost it to Gregerson. Can we get something before half-time to give us hope in this second half, as Nsiala turns around just in time to cut that one out, only as far as Nico. In the middle to Dal now. Hove through that gap to Connolly, and it's a Maloney, sorry, not Connolly. Jeez, we've hit the post as well. I'm going to say Connolly's leaving, as what a chance it was for the youngster. It's going to be 1-0 to Ipswich at half-time, but we have definitely been the better side. We just need a goal in this game to try and take the lead. I'm going to take Gregerson off, tired and on a yellow, but then again we've only got Mark Gehi to come on. He's going to have to come on, and I'm going to give Joe Lolly a game. Sorescu hasn't done the best as of late, so yeah, Joe Lolly's going to be on the wing. Up and at them, Town, up and at them, as Pope is going to kick off this second half with a good little run. He's still got the ball. Give it in the middle now to Dowell. Dowell in the middle to Hove. Oh, what a run from Maloney. He's doing everything. Now he has to score, and he's missed again. I mean, he's only 17. But still, you have to score with the chances he's had. And it's Holly, the keeper, on the ball now. Gives it to Nsiala. I'm not getting my head down as of yet. Of course, we're 2-0 down to Shrewsbury in 85 minutes. And we still came back. So I do have faith. Conceiao tracking the run as Mark Gehi. That is terrible defending from the sub. Great save, Austin. It's on the volley. And it's gone underneath the keeper for 2. We have the same struggle we had in the last game, as that is poor defending from our highest rated defender, Mark Gehi. Only been on the field 5 minutes, of course replacing the tired and booked man Gregerson, but I expect better. It's a great save from the keeper who made the mistake for the first goal, as the second rebound, we've thrown everything at it. Marsh and Austin both diving for it, and it's gone underneath the keeper for 2, but can't get over that Gehi mistake. Not playing as well today, I guess, as Campunzano has the ball again. We are just struggling for a win, which we have got all wins in the other games, as Campunzano gets back into it. I were hoping to get took down for a penalty. Putting the pressure on now as well. As you can see, Holly booting it out. We've got half an hour, boys. We've got longer than we did last time. So I expect us in it before we did get into it last time in the 90th minute, as Maloney. Oh no, it's not even Maloney. It's Hammerlinen running forward, and he gets a goal back. The left back. Get the ball. Get back. First goal for the club for Nico Hammerlinen, the left back, the Finnish left back, with a good finish, if you get what I mean, as Campunzano tackles his man straight away as well. We might be back into this game immediately. It's Joe Lolly over the top to Campunzano. Good defending. Something about us playing smaller teams this year in these Carabao Cup games and just liking to score in the second half after conceding 2, as it's on to Dozzle, now on to Noel. We can't let it be 3 though. 3 I think is way too far, as Dozzle still has the ball. Ivan cuts it back though, gives it to Mark Gehi. He's got to be careful. He's shocking me lately. As we've got it to Dowell. Look at the men flooding forward as well. Poke through the middle. Straight to Joe Lully off the bench, who just fires it home. And he scores on his debut. The winger, Joe Lully, arrives. 2 apiece, and we do not give in against these lower teams. We just like to mess with them. Give them goals to start off the game, but then come back as that his first time hit with full venom past the keeper on the left foot of Joe Lully to make it 2-2. And can we even win the game now, boys? I'm going to stay attacking as well because it's done as well so far as Mark Gehi still has to be careful. As it's through the middle, Bishop, we've got to be careful. Attacking can lead to chances against us. Norwood, he's got fancy feet, but Marsh, he's been good in this game. The right wing back gets a tackle in. Still on their feet though. Nolan round the corner. Good tackle from Hove, who's back as it's on to Marsh again. He can run. He's still got plenty left in the tank. He's going to give it to the side of him as well. Maloney, make a move, please. It's Maloney, the youth player, who has it through on goal. Campunzano arriving in the middle, and he's headed it in. Hopefully, no penalties this time, and through to the third round, we can breathe. It's 3-2, and it's Victor Campunzano. We love him. 3 different scorers, and 3 different positions. Striker, winger, left back. It's just beautiful. Harper to come on to try and see it out, as Campunzano just is that man we need at the end of crosses. And he's not even that tall. 5 minutes left. Lancaster, I think he was there when we played them. Literally Ipswich, do you want to make a signing or something? Because you just don't change your squad as Hammerlinen to give it in the middle to Marsh as well. Can we get another one to see out Marsh with a bit of a optimistic ball over the field to Rekiem Harper there, who was on a run. I think actually it's Mark Gehi. I don't know why he's put at right centre mid or right back for some reason. I think it's because of the ultra-attacking formation. Oh well, as Norwood's absolutely clattered by Hove. He's impressed today. Not a good ball out though. Under 1 minute left as Lancaster's going to run down the line. We've got to run down the clock, pushing backwards. Great tackle, Ivan. Give it in the middle. Now it's Hove. Whack that up. He doesn't even get the chance as we are through to round 3 of the Carabao Cup. It's the furthest we've gone in this round, and we can get a Prem team in the next round if we are very, very lucky. I'm happy with that. Good win, boys. Could we have a Prem team already? I think we might have done. I mean, Wolves and Leicester I saw right there. So round 3 might give us more of a chance, as we still do have 1 game left of this episode. Transfer time as well, as Campunzano's thanking us. We are 3rd in the league. I didn't expect that. I expected 2nd. Nottingham Forest on the same points, and of course Fulham 5 wins out of 5. And we keep on plodding along. Connolly has departed the club though. That could result in another cam being needed if we've got time to bring one in. I've got loads of players scouted. Actually, I've got a striker in mind who we could change maybe to cam. And it's this guy. He can kind of play there already. Yes, 73 rated. It's lower. He's older. I mean, we're in the Championship. What do you expect? Ronaldo every week? I mean, I'm just going to go for him. Lewis Wing, of course, we've bought Campunzano from Middlesbrough as well. Robbing them. As it really impressed me when we played him last time, and of course I want to go for realism. Sign players who impress me. Can play at cam. He's not going to be ahead of Dowell, I don't think, as we'll offer 3 million. I think that's realistic. He's 29. He's getting on a bit. Just a little bit more. Okay, we'll take it, Warnock. And again, Neil, I'm sorry to be a pain and steal your players, but gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta get to that promised land. As we'll offer him a 3-year. It'd be good. He's took a rotational. I think he could be rotational in the Prem. Of course, if we want to keep him around there. As the wage, we'll offer him probably what he's on now. He's going to stay here quite a bit. Yeah, we'll offer him 14.5k. Will he accept that? He will. Lewis Wing comes in as another backup. We've got Lolly now, and we've got Wing. Great stuff. And I think I'm going to wait till deadline day to try and bring in my next 2 players who were also on that list and suggested by you guys. I don't really want to overspend in the Championship, but I guess I'm doing what I gotta do. There's got plenty of players going out on international duty. This game is important. And we've won all as main games, as big games, as starter games, but still, teams are above us, and I don't like that. So we're going to go into the next game. We're going to change this lineup, as we are hopefully going to get the win as well. Forster in the goal. Stacey, Matt Gehi, Gregerson, and Osborne in the defence, with Harper coming in. Dowell and Pope. I would have kept Hove in, to be honest, but he is a bit tired with Sorescu, Campunzano, and Nelson. I feel like this is the strongest team, but not strong enough. I've got a couple of backups today. I would like more. I would like, not even backups, players to just literally compete like another striker. Same rating as maybe Campunzano. I know he's doing well, but just keep that competition going. Maybe I might as well off screen try and put training on to move people's positions around, just so they get more game time. Maybe Jeffcott, maybe Burke as wingers. And team that travels to Blundell Park for QPR: Lumley, Kake, Masterson, Rob Dickey, Todd Kane, Tom Carroll, Luke Amos, who I'm still scouting, Chris Willock, Shodipo, Chair, and Kelman. I think I said Willock as well. So yeah, I'd say it's a mid-table team. It definitely shouldn't have gone down to the League One, the old League One. It should stay in the Championship this season as well. So it's another tester, as we need to try and pass that test to stay up with the big boys at the top. If we're not a big boy already, as Mike Gahey does intercept, gives it to Sorescu, over the top as well already to Campunzano. Could we take an early lead? Oh, Masterson comes back with a good tackle. Does Connor as Joe Lumley travelling across and just hoofs it. I don't get that. I don't get that. He's not under pressure. Just pick out a pass. As Ben Osborne's gifted a throw-in. I don't know why I've picked him really, just rating, so he hopefully can shine for me. Dowell in the middle, over to Pope, through the middle. Look at that run from Kieran Dowell, finesse that straight away, and it's a good save, but a good move from a throw-in. Great start, and I feel like I'm saying that every time, but we're not getting convincing wins, so let's make it literally a beautiful start. Sorescu just shoots straight at Todd Kane, as it's going to be another corner ball. We just haven't got any big, tall players. No Luke Ayling this season. And who's this? It's Kelman through the middle. Mark Gahey. It's just unconvincing with his tackles, as we still do got the ball out to Jack Stacey. Lost in the middle from the captain Pope. Need to try and get that back with him. Goes on to Elias Chair through the middle to Shodipo. It's a good chance here. We've slid in to try and block the angle. And it's side netting from Elias. We're not there yet, boys. We're not there yet. We're still making them defensive mistakes, which we need to cut out. We're not winning the league with those, as Harper gets the overlap from Osborne. He should be good at crossing, because he ain't good at defending. And Campunzano on the reach, but still can't head it in. It's a very, very even game here, but I'd say we've had more shots, just not possession. Harper tries to slide for that ball there. Chair out to Kelman. Over the top now to Kelman again. Is he going to keep that in? He is. I don't know how he's managed to do it. He's run straight past as well, or we've run past him, as he's keeping the ball very well. Chair on to Tom Carroll. In the middle to Kelman again. We've just got to keep this pressure on the Reds. Can we get it there? No, we can't. It's a great pass, and Kelman punishes. He's stuck on Gregerson's arm as well. That's funny. But what isn't funny is conceding first again. Got a knack for that this season, like we did last season. I've got all these attacking-minded transfers I want to make, but maybe I need to look close to them. Maybe I need to look at the defence still, as it's straight past Fraser Forster to give the Rangers the lead when we don't want them to have it. Oh well, all we can do is try and scrap for a result again, I guess, as Sorescu in the middle to Dowell. Over the top, Nelson, it's a good chest from you. You're the equaliser, mate. You score these equalising goals, as he tries to create one. And Lumley just connects. It's going to be that game, isn't it? It's just going to be that game where we have all the chances, all the possession from now on, and just don't get the win. It would cheer me up actually getting something before half-time here. Sorescu, you've got that pace. You've got that pace. Don't you dare let Kakai catch up with you, as he's got a cross in the box as well to Pope, who heads it home. It's 1-1 before half-time, and it's the captain, the 17-year-old captain, Brandon Pope, to come up trumps with the equaliser. Great Costeyan. He is the assist maestro. Beautiful. Over the top. Doink in the back of the net for a level game, but I'm not happy still, as that is half-time. And you might have seen there as well when we scored the goal, Victor Campunzano making way for Luke Jeffcott, because he's just not doing well with fitness. I feel like, oh crap, I've been attacking, that's probably why we scored, but I feel like we do need another striker. We do need one, because the board say so, in a crucial position, but we do need someone else, and hopefully I know the one. And Dowell, what would make me happy as well right now, apart from just another striker, is an instant goal. Maybe from the striker we've already got as well. That'd save us money, as we give it to Pope round Sorescu. Going to cross that in with Jack Stacey, looking for Jeffcott, but their defence in front of it. They've got really strong defenders in the air. And Raheem Harper with the ball there to Osborne. Around the corner now to Nelson, as we've got to run on there. Oh, Nelson, you've got to get that pass right as well, as we're going to give it out wide to Osborne. There is a man in the middle now, though, and I don't know who it is. It's Kieran Dowell to lash it home. Okay, he's done well to get right side of his man there. Still behind the man instead of in front. Well, he was in front that way on, but not that way. And if you get what I mean, it went round the man who did not clear it, QPR. And it's just blasted in from Kieran. We lead now ahead of QPR. And finally, We've got that goal. We are the comeback kings today. And Osborne, it's been relatively quiet since the goal, but I will take it as we've got it into Matt Gay across to... Oh, Brandon Pope. I was trying to speak a certain way there until we scored, but of course we didn't there. It's just a bad pass as Thomas does give the ball forward as well to Kellerman, the goal scorer for QPR. If it's a draw as well, I won't be happy. I do want a win here. Matt Gay with the ball around onto Requiem Harper now, and oh, it's just intercepted. But are we going to get there? Yes, Osborne into Nelson. Let's get this fast-flowing football going. That was a tongue twister. Onto Harper, onto Nelson again. We've got a man trying to run into the box. Drag that back to Harper, though. Harper with a cut inside. He's going to go for that top corner, and what a goal it would have been if Lumley did not read it. As Ben Osborne with the ball upfield as well. Onto Stacey. First time ball over the top to Dayan, who's got in front of his man. Same has Dowell over the top. What a goal this will be as Jeff Gott's put it wide. We're just getting everything but that comfortable goal. And Thomas with it through the middle. We just need to try and get back. Kelman with the ball around the corner. Mike Gehi can claw it away, but it's still not dealt with. Thomas across to Luke Amos. If it's him who scores, I will actually be heartbroken, as it doesn't look like it though. 7 minutes to go. Can we get there first? Luke Jeffcott with a bit of strength. He is going to get there first ahead of the defender. Jeffcott to cut inside to finish the game, and the defender's in the way. 2 added minutes now onto this second half of the game. Bon doesn't win the header as well, Macaulay, as it's on to Lewis Wing. No! Don't lose it on your debut in that position. Whatever you do, it's Osborne with a good tackle to Gregerson. And the final whistle has gone. These games are close. We're getting the 3 points, but these games are close. The teams that we have, I think we should be beating them with the quality on the field. But I can't be too clinical. We've got the win. And I just avoided, like usual, seeing how Fulham did. So we're going to have to wait till the next episode to see how they actually did. As I'm going to do deadline day. 2 signings I want to make. Just get them done straight away, and then I guess it's for players outgoing. As I'll show you the 2 players straight away. I'm not going to hide from them. I mean, I've got Van Canine on the list. I'm going to take him off. Harry Clifton, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to take you up just yet. I've made too many signings. Can't change the full team, as these 2 are the players I want. Semenyo, both 24 as well, but Semenyo can play on both wings, can still grow as well. Scored a couple of goals against us for Bristol. And Jake Vokins as a backup for... what's his name? Forgot it. Nico, we'll call him that. And then I think Osborne can just be a central midfielder instead of playing left back, because he doesn't really seem to be it. So these 2 together should cost, I'm guessing, around 10 million. And we'll try and get both Englishmen in. Starting with Semenyo as well, we will offer, I guess this guy's going to want more than the evaluation. We'll offer 6 million. They might still want more. As yes, 7.8. I am willing to pay that. I mean, we've spent so much money this season, but I am willing to pay that. We'll go for 6.9 though. It's just a little bit less, and they're not going to budge. Okay, you drive a hard bargain. Actually, no, I'm thinking about a player swap. We'll go for 7 million. Will they accept that? They should, and they do. Can we do kind of the same thing here? Get an agreement done for Jake Vokins. He's, I'd say, failed for... Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton, because of course not high rated for them, but for us I'd take him as a rotational, maybe a backup, but rotational. I think he can put the pressure on Haskellines. Both of them have accepted things, and now it's on to the contracts. Going to reverse backwards, as it's Jake Vokins up front, rotational, accepted. Player face as well, didn't know that. 3-year contract is his wage I'm worried about, because of course he is coming from the Premier League. We will accept no release clause. Please tell me what you want. 16. Right, that's perfect. That's perfect. Jake Vokins, welcome to the club. We have got another left back. And now it's on to Semenyo to hopefully round up this very, very eventful window. I mean, for us at least, for our business, what's a sporadic? I'll accept that. Thought we were going to want a crucial, because of course we've got to offer a crucial, as we'll accept the 3-year contract as well. This is very nice going. 19 grand. Okay, so he wants a big wage, but we'll accept that as well, because I do want him to be here for the future. And breathe. We should have all our transfers incoming done now. It's just down to outgoings, which I won't really want to lose anyone, but of course that's not up to us. It's up to what players want. Right, I'm going to look how other teams have spent as well. 12 million, 13. Joe Worrell is a player I looked at as well. They've spent 5. Oh, I'm just waiting on us. They've spent 10. How much have we spent? Go on, tell me. How much have we spent? Where are we? It's not even showing us. There we go. 58 million spent in the Championship. That is a lot of money. I think that's breaking the bank as well. As 80 million's made though, so it's reasonable. What am I trying to say? It's way too much. Has got an offer in for Dowell. 20 million. Oh, for his main player as well. It's Bruges. It's Bruges back again. Oh, that has really got to me. I'm gonna ask for 30 million. I want 30 million for this guy. He was our player of the season last year. I want more than I did for Schubert. I want more, well, less than I did for Doig, but still, I want a lot of money. They're not going to accept that. 27 million is literally the lowest I will go. 27 is the lowest. Right, they're not even budging past 20. We can see this deal is off. So we've got another offer in here. Don't be for Dowell again. It's Jeff got 3.8 million from Union Berlin. Right, that's got my attention because he is similar to Semenyo, who we've just brought in. He can't play on wings, unlike Semenyo. He played really well last season, but I don't know if I want to keep this guy. I honestly don't. I might just sit on it, you know. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to see if maybe Oliver Burke can go out instead, because I do want rid of one of them two, because then game time's going to get hard. So if it's the last hour and we don't hear anything for anyone else, I may just accept that. I may just accept it. So, ticking down the hours. We've got another one in here, though. It looks like 2. Is it them pulling out of the bid? Yeah, withdrawn. As Traore has a bid. I don't know what it's taking me to that menu. AZ have expressed interest. Seeing as we got this guy for free, and we've got a couple of centre-backs, and we've got wing in the midfield, I will let this guy go. Traore, you've been decent. You've been consistent off the bench, but only off the bench. So we'll let him play more games, and it's the last hour. What's it going to be right here? It's Brandon Pope. Fulham want him for Lees Melu and 6 million. That is the biggest rip-off I have ever seen attempted in my life. He's 31. He's 31, the player you are giving me. I mean, Brandon Pope is 18 and 1 rating lower. And 6 million is just not enough on top of that as well. You are not going anywhere. It would be unrealistic to sell him as well to a rival in the league. That is the worst offer I have ever seen made on career mode. Is this going to be an offer after the deadline? I don't know, as the deadline has passed. No players coming in. Is there going to be one who leaves? Or are these just monthly scouting reports? You never know. I mean, it's taking its time to load. And what is it going to be? It's going to be the release clause of Harper met, so we could lose Harper for 20 million though. I will take that. We've got Hove in the midfield and we've got wing. It's a good job we got wing now, as we are joint top by 4 points in front of Bristol City. We've just robbed them from Semenyo as well, who wanted to come to us last season anyway. As yes, I'd say the squad has made a huge change, but for the better. Definitely for the better, and I am enjoying that. So we're going to take Harper out now, even if he doesn't move till next window. It's not part of my plans for the future, so why should he be there? As we'll drop him out, Maloney can come on, then we will put Osborne on the bench, and we will drop Hammerleinen in the team. This might not be final, and we will drop Vokins on the bench right there. Semenyo actually could go in the team as well there for Nelson, because he can play on the wing, and I think that is going to be the team, fingers crossed, getting us promotion this season, unless we sign more players in January, which we will hopefully do. As guys, that is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share and subscribe. It's been a long one. Plenty of transfers as well. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well, so you do not miss the next one. I know I had trouble with an upload yesterday, not coming out on time, but we'll get past that in the future. That hopefully won't happen again, and I will see you guys all in the next one. In a bit. Stay safe and peace.